Hello, I'm Nora, and in today's episode of Nora Goes Big, we're going to be making a gigantic pokey. And not just one, because that sounded singular. We're going to be making an actual legit box. We're going to be making a few sticks, chocolate coating. It's going to be delicious, it's going to be tasty, it's going to look good, and it's going to be beautiful, most of all. No, I'm kidding. The taste is the most important, right? The most important thing that this pokey will be is gigantic. Large, massive, grande, venti. You get the drift, right? We're going to do this together, so let's start. So we got our goods. What you're gonna need for this recipe of gigantic pokey is some flour, some salt, some sugar, some milk. They say whole milk, but I only have 2%, so we'll make do. And you're going to need, butter, but that thing's melting in the warmth there. You have to mix all the dry ingredients first. So I have my scale. We're going to need 450 grams of plain flour. I'm gonna go little by little because I want to sift it in. I am sifting beautiful flour. By the way, I tripled this recipe. So basically, I took all the ingredients and I multiplied them by 3. I'm not sure how this is going to work out because I hope that I have enough room in my food processor for all the ingredients. I might just have to do it one by one, but I don't like that. I like doing everything at once. So we're a little naughty. So we're gonna put that in here. Please be gentle and neat. Okay, that was painless. Okay, next, we're gonna need 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is sugar because salt is bigger. And it smells sweet. But I'm gonna try it just in case. Doesn't taste like anything. So 3 of these. And the recipe originally said 1 pinch of salt, but I literally wrote 3 pinches of salt. What is that? I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe a full of these or 2 of these, 1/4 of a teaspoon, because salt makes everything better. And now we're going to put all of these bad boys. I know you guys love it when I say bad boy. We're gonna put all this through the food processor. And it says pulse 2 or 3 times. 1, 2. Now we're gonna need 150 grams of butter. It should be slightly softened and unsalted. Make sure it's unsalted. My favorite, the cutting. 151, yay! Perfect amount of butter. And we're gonna put all of this beautiful butter, delicious looking, into the food processor. We're gonna pulse it until it resembles coarse breadcrumbs. This really should be easier to press. Let's look. Does this look like coarse breadcrumbs? Kind of. You're not supposed to over-process this because it's biscuit dough. I think we should add some milk. 9 tablespoons of milk. Pouring a whole lot of milk in here. Oh, look, it's turning into thick breadcrumbs right here. You see? Maybe I'll mix it with a knife. Don't do this while it's on, obviously. Ooh, it smells like milk and butter. So delicious. Yeah, I think I just need to pulse it a few more times and then we can start rolling it. Yeah, I want this layer of like flour to go away. You like my mixing method? I invented this myself. I call it the Nora shake. Wow, it's actually looking like dough. I'm very impressed. I think that's done. We don't want to over mix it. I don't have any extra flour here. It doesn't say that in a recipe. Let's hope it works out though. Oh my God, it actually smells like a cookie already. Oh, it smells delicious. We're gonna make it into a ball. Oh, so crumbly. That means it's a good dough. I feel like I could totally go on like Master Chef now. The fact that it's holding its shape when I'm kneading it, it's a good sign. I'm gonna need to saran wrap. Oh, didn't miss too many. Make sure you wrap it with love. It was harder than I thought it was going to be. But it looks perfect. We didn't mess with the dough, so I'm glad. Look at it. Ta-da! That's our dough. This is going to go for 30 minutes in the fridge. While the dough is resting, we're going to be making our pokey box. I decided on a little DIY thing. I have 2 cereal boxes that I cut. It's like a real pokey thing. Like, what? Who? Where did she come from? She's a beauty. But the only problem is I have to, since it's only taped from the inside, I have to tape the back here. But I'm scared that the paint won't go on this tape. But I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's acrylic paint. Paint goes on everything. I want it to be smooth. I want it to be beautiful. I want it to be shiny. So I even have a top coat for this. Homemade, handmade, made by Nora. So you see guys, I got 2 boxes. I cut them on a 2-inch or 3-inch angle. And then when I cut this box, I left the little lid so we can use it to tape inside. And now we're going to paint it. I have my tar, I have my paint brushes, I have my red acrylic, I have a plate, and I have a cup of water. But most importantly, I have my box. So we're gonna need a lot of red. Oh, it's juicy, lovely, thick. We have to do it side by side so it can dry, and maybe a few coats as well. That's already looking beautiful. It's so much easier with a big brush. I recommend you guys get a big brush and like do thin coats so you can just layer the colors so it can dry faster and you just get more and more colors. That looks so nice. Well, actually, you know what? Let me just do the back while we're at it. And this way we can see if it paints on. It goes on the tape! And no, guys, this video is not sponsored by, what is this? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, definitely not sponsored, but I can't even remember the name of it. I printed 2 sets of the Pocky box logo and printed extra large in the span of like 3 papers, like that. I'm gonna cut them, then I'm gonna glue it on top of the box. I'm basically gonna cut around. I'm not gonna leave any red, like a 2mm stroke. That way the red is showing of our box and it's not too different, the reds. Or you can actually paint the logo yourself. I was gonna do that as well, but I just thought it would take too long. We got our dough. It's been 30 minutes. It's perfectly cold and refrigerated. I want it to be long and thin and beautiful. I want it to be like 1 centimeter, like half an inch-ish thickness. Also, make sure your oven's preheating at 350 Fahrenheit. It's turning out so beautiful. I wanted to make them delicious, perfect Pocky, like actual perfect. A nice square-ish shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have 6. What if this is too long for the box? Well, let me measure it. 18 inches. Oh, it's perfect, it's 16. Oh, it's pretty hefty. We're gonna shape it so it doesn't look like a snake and a little rounder, you know, because they're roundy. Oh, this is so pleasurable. Satisfying. Cut. That actually looks amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to eat it. I'm gonna have some tea. I'm gonna have a delicious chocolate coating. Feel free to use any kind of coating you guys want for this. I'm using chocolate. It's because I have some chocolate left over from my gigantic Hershey Kiss. If you guys want to check out that video, I love making giant things. Let me know in the comments what other gigantic bakes you guys would like me to make. Six gigantic cookie biscuit. It's ready. Let's put it in the oven for 15 minutes. The timer went off, but they're still a little soft and pale. So I'm gonna give them, I'm thinking 10 more minutes since they're extra thick. It's time to take out our cookies. It smells so good, so buttery. I just hope, my biggest fear is when we try to lift it and eat it like a Pocky, it's gonna break in half. No. So we finished our box. I have my Pocky labels. The problem is right now, should I cut the label before I glue it on or after? I'm thinking after because I want to make sure it lines up perfectly when it's closed. So I have this Mod Podge. I guess it's like a glue, a sealer, and a finish. And I'm gonna use this as the glue because I tried a glue stick before and that didn't work. And it doesn't matter if it really comes out because we're going to seal it anyway with this all over. I guess it dries clear. I hope it does. Okay, be very gentle. No ice. This is finicky. I just want it to look beautiful and perfect and lovely and gigantic. Never forget gigantic. There you go, nice. Gently with your fingers. I also have a tiny little logo. I'm excited. We're gonna go like this. I have this gigantic Mod Podge brush. Oh my God, it's so thick. I hope this doesn't end up like ripping it. I've never used a gigantic brush like this. Imagine if it doesn't, we'll like ruin the whole thing. It's really easy with a gigantic brush, I'm not gonna lie. We got the gloss on. I think it's drying clear. Fingers crossed. But now we're gonna move and do our chocolate glaze. I have my chocolate wafers. I'm gonna pour them in this bowl. And a lot of you had a big problem with how Cassie and I were melting our chocolate. You're like, add some milk, add some butter, add some cream. So we're gonna do some of that. I have itty bitty amount of butter. I think I'm gonna use half of that. There it is. And I have another hack. Instead of using a double boiler, microwaving it for about 30 seconds is perfect. So 30 seconds wasn't the time, it was a minute. And look how beautiful that is. I don't know if the butter made it any smoother. Maybe it needs to be a little more melted. Is that what tempering chocolate is? Yeah, it's a little thick. Maybe 15 more seconds. Wait, a slight problem. I had to redo the chocolate because this is what happened. Look at this. I don't even know how this happened. No idea, zero clue. And I learned another thing. Chocolate is way better when you don't add anything to it. Look how perfect that is. I'm gonna do like a line of where I wanna pour it to. You know, little markers for myself. It's so thick, it looks like a chocolate bar. That's beautiful. It looks like a Snickers or something. And it smells so good, guys. It smells like delicious chocolate. Okay, this smells like the most massive thing. No! It's getting heavy. Oh God, oh no. That one broke. We have 5 now. Should we do like a little spiral design? This bad boy's almost finished. As you see, everything's glued together. I'm gonna trim, well, not trim it, literally cut it so it opens. The part I am terrified of, just eyeballing everything as usual. Eyeballer. I'm so excited. And the chocolates are cooling off. So we're gonna do the back coat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pokey's over. So now we have the naked backs and we're just gonna gently paint it over. Because I don't wanna waste the little chocolate that I have left. I want it to be perfectly delicious, perfectly smooth, just perfect in general. This chocolate is perfectly tempered. I feel like I know now. Soon I'll be a chocolate master, you guys, just wait. I don't want it to break. The other one broke because it was too heavy. I think it is ready for the freezer. I'm so nervous. And mind you guys, I would have put more chocolate like lower, but because the biscuit cookie is so heavy that if we put any more chocolate on it, it's gonna snap like the other cookie. Otherwise, it would have been a perfect replica of the tiny pokey. I'm gonna put this in the freezer and I'll see you guys in a few. Look at our box. It's a beauty. It has the logo. It's still drying a bit. See, there's some little white parts, but that's fine. That's gonna dry in like a day. I'm gonna be doing the foil part of the pokey right now. Got my knife. It's better than me ripping things like a savage. That looks perfectly straight. Honestly, I did not have a plan for this, just doing this in my mind the way I think it will be done. It should be done. It shall be done. There's one side of the pocket. The pokies are cool. Look at the shiny, perfectly tempered chocolate. Lovely, it's beautiful, it's magnificent. Let's make a pocket. Be careful not to give yourself a paper cut. I'm so scared. I'm gonna do the bigger one first. And I'm gonna put it facing down because they're always facing down. Please don't break, little chocolate. That looks amazing, incredible. They're pretty sturdy actually now that they're like all set. Remember, I said I had no plan for this. I think first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna stick it in. And in we go. It's inside. Ah, they look so good. Let's see if it closes. Well. We have finished our box of pokey. I'm gonna now do a size comparison of regular pokey and Nora's gigantic pokey. This is a regular baby and this is a gigantic baby. What do we think? It's insane, but I am so excited to try this. Are you ready? I'm so excited. It's so good. Look, it's a perfect biscuit. The chocolate is tempered so nicely that it like, you know, it snaps and cracks a little bit. The biscuit is still slightly soft inside, but crunchy in a nice shortbread dough. It's so good. Pink one. I'm not gonna lie, my biscuit tastes way better. This one is like too sweet and has like a salty aftertaste. And this one is like a nice, perfect shortbread cookie. so delicious. I'm gonna be making these for Christmas, for like Valentine's Day, different decorations. You go to your friend's house, you bring them a gift. You're like, I didn't know what to bring, just wanted to bring something small. Bam! You have what? A gigantic Pocky. From where? My house. Pull it out, put it back in. Now, next time we're gonna try to make more than 5.5. Because, you know, that's 6. That half snapped. But that's fine. It's a delicious little snack, a little appetizer. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed making it, eating it, and just looking at it and loving it. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out my Instagram, my Twitter, and Discord if you guys want to join. I love you guys so much.